Hello members of the Thutukhani Empowerment Trust. My name is Fezile and I'm here on behalf of the Thutukhani trustees. Today I'd like to talk to you about how shares and dividends work, your share allocation in Thutukhani and the options that you'll soon have available to you. Let me start by saying that I know that Massmart really values your contribution as an employee. Each and every one of you has played a vital role in growing Massmart into what it is today. And that's why you were made a beneficiary of Thutukhani on the 1st of October 2006. 18 million shares were placed in Thutukhani and divided amongst Massmart's permanent employees. That means that every permanent employee who started at Massmart before the 1st of October 2006 received an allocation of at least 450 shares. The longer you worked for Massmart before the 1st of October 2006, the greater your share allocation. So, not only are you a Massmart employee, thanks to Thutukhani, you are also a Massmart shareholder. Let me use an example to explain how Thutukhani works. Think of your share allocation as fruit trees. Your trees are sitting together with everyone else's in the Thutukhani orchard. Your trees have been slowly getting bigger and growing in value. Every year, your trees have been bearing fruit in the form of dividends. This means that every year, when Massmart has made a profit, a part of that profit has been given out to each shareholder, including you. So every year in April and October, you've been receiving extra money from Thutukhani in the form of dividends. In total, Thutukhani has paid out over 114 million rand in dividends. Your share allocation has been in the Thutukhani Trust for 4 years now, and every year you've been receiving dividends. Now your allocation is beginning to vest. This means that you get to decide what you'd like to do with the first part of your share allocation. Your share allocation will vest over a period of 3 years. This year, we're dealing with the first third. On the 1st of October 2010, the first third of your share allocation is vesting. So you have two options. You can either keep the share allocation as it is in Thutukhani, or you can sell the first third of your share allocation. If you choose to keep your share allocation in Thutukhani, basically everything stays as is. We've called this the fully flexible option. The benefit of this option is that you will continue to earn dividends twice a year, and you can still choose to sell your share allocation at any time in the future. As you can see, the Massmart share price went up quite a bit over the past 4 years. In fact, it more than doubled. If the Massmart share price keeps increasing, your share allocation will increase in value. So if you keep up the hard work and Massmart continues to do well, Massmart shares should grow in value over time. And you should receive more dividends every year. And remember, if you choose this option, you can still sell your share allocation and cash it in at any time. You can keep your share allocation, keep earning 100% of your dividends, and still get the cash for your share allocation when you want to sell. The second option is to sell your vested share allocation. We've called this the selling option. Selling your share allocation is like chopping down your tree and selling the wood. You receive a once-off payment when you sell. If you choose this option, you will get cash for the growth in the value of your share allocation over the last 4 years. But remember, you will no longer earn dividends on those shares. So, when you were first given your allocation, each share was worth 49.98 Rand. Now the shares have gone up. When you sell your share allocation, you will receive the difference between the price of the shares when they were given to you and the price when you sell times the number your vested share allocation. In other words, you own the growth. So you will receive the value of the growth in cash. You will, however, no longer earn dividends from the shares you sold. You need to remember that if you do cash in, you will need to pay tax and selling expenses on your shares. So basically, you have two options: sell now and get the cash for the value of the growth, or keep your share allocation and keep earning dividends and cash in at any time in the future. Now it's over to you. On the 1st of October, you'll have the chance to decide what happens to the first part of your share allocation. Sell it or keep everything as is. Remember, if you choose to keep your share allocation and continue earning dividends, you can choose to sell at any time. So, next month or in 6 months' time or a year down the line, you can still sell and get the cash. Next year, in 2011, and the year after, in 2012, you will have the opportunity to decide what to do with the rest of your share allocation. I'd like to quickly mention that if you choose to leave Massmart before the 1st of October, you will forfeit your share allocation. In other words, you won't receive any money for your shares. If you leave after the 1st of October this year, you'll be able to sell only the first third of your shares or convert them out of the trust into your name. Remember, Thutukhani is about wealth creation. Therefore, I encourage you to use the money from Thutukhani with this in mind: invest it wisely. If you have any questions about the Thutukhani Trust or your share allocation, read the pamphlet that will be handed out or call the call center. We're here to help. Whatever your decision, you can't really go wrong. Either way, it's a sweet choice and a satisfying reward for your hard work at Massmart. The trustees of Thutukhani wish you well for the future. Thank you and goodbye.